everything's fine and you're getting ready for the day and it hits you. They don't like the way that you've cleaned yourself up. I'm not in competition with you. Whatever's going on with you, I am happy. If you're happy, that's great. I thought for sure I was gonna forget something, but I didn't. I'm cold too. Woo! Got the robe on. How are you guys today? Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Wherever you are in the world, let's use the back of the paper. All right, there were some things that I wanted to talk about, and I went ahead and wrote them down. Let's see. I forgot I wrote this down. Okay, all right, you guys ready for this? How many of you have taken a shower and then right after the shower, or even a bath, you have to take a shit? How many of you that's happened to? Does it happen often? Has it happened some? Let me know in the comments. I'm interested. I need to know. But I was thinking about that, so I wrote it down. I was like, okay. So some of you here, you really hated that you had to end it with somebody, that you had to cut them off, that you had to stop talking to them, or this could be reversed. You know, like you didn't want it to have to go that way. If you would have known you would have had this shit, you would have just not taken a shower yet. You would have just handled the shit and then taken a shower. So some of you here have like gone on to have all new different lives now. You're a completely new you. You've really evolved, developed. You're still growing, as we all are. You know, you feel pretty great about life. I mean, you go through your things. You could be going through some things right now, but you're getting through them, you know. And here they come, or here somebody comes. Now, it could be someone who's new in your life, but it's like someone's always got to give you some shit. So you go to get in the shower, or maybe you're already in the shower and you're just enjoying it. And maybe you don't even notice it right away, and you get out of the shower, you're just kind of doing your thing, getting ready for the day, and all of a sudden it hits you. You know? It's like, you little shit. You couldn't have let me know that before I washed you. So we've got some shit. There's some shit going on, you know? And what I think it is maybe you being in this shower state of mind, state of life, has caused the relaxation. You know, maybe your muscles have relaxed, right? Or your intestines have relaxed. The people on the outside, you could call them the little shits, they are like, whoa, what? You're relaxing? You're not stressed about me? You know what I mean? Like, they enjoyed giving you a tummy ache. They enjoyed hurting you. They enjoyed the uncomfortability of you being in your own body. Like, they couldn't wait to just constantly give you shit. And when they saw that you relaxed finally, like something in the shower did it to you. You could have been saved. You could have been getting that the past couple of days. Could be some Pisces here. You could have just changed your life, right? Or you could have just realized who you are. You could have really matured, if you want to call it that. You've uncovered layers of yourself, aspects of yourself. You've grown. And people that haven't grown are irritated with you because of this, because you're relaxed now. The shower of life, the shower of love, something in your life has done it for you. It's really transformed who you are. And they don't like it. They feel you relaxing. They feel your body giving way or giving in. You're not really worried about anything else because it's being washed of you. It's being driven out. It's being pulled off. It's fallen away, going straight down the drain. Your troubles, your issues, all of the problems, you know, you're really just, you're developing well, is what I have to say, especially spiritually. And it's making the little shits upset. I literally have a vision of nothing but just a bunch of turds around a shower. Somebody in a shower just minding their own business. You know, people that do that, they like blow their nose in the shower. Don't tell me you've never done it, okay? TMI, ew, that's so, anyway. So it's like, you know, you get in there and you do what people do in a shower. You cleanse. Some of you may brush your teeth in the shower. Some of you, do you brush your teeth in the shower? You may shave when you're in the shower. You're in the shower to get rid of things. So you're getting rid of things, not just these little shits, you know, but you're getting rid of things. You're washing yourself clean, and maybe even effortlessly, because like, you know, the shower doesn't last too long. Whatever transformation you've gone through in your life or you're going through currently, there's a lot of things that you've had to leave behind, not just these little shits. It's a lot of things. So it's not been easy for you, you know what I mean? You had to find the energy to go through it, to get through it. You're having to do the scrubbing. Nobody's doing it for you. I mean, unless you got it like that. But for the most part, you're scrubbing all this crap away out of your life. You're doing the work. You're doing the spiritual work, which is hard, you know? And people think, oh, you're relaxing. You don't deserve to relax. And it's like, yeah, I do. I've actually went through a lot. You have no idea what it took me to get here. You're only seeing that I'm here in the shower and I'm doing all this, but you have no idea what this took me. This is my path. You could get a lot more accomplished if you would just focus on your path, right? But for some reason, you're really worried about mine. Like, are you waiting on my shower? Because in this life, we have our own showers, right? I have to answer for myself. So this is what you guys are saying energetically, but people don't like this. They don't like it. It's like they're trying to time your shower. Like if you're in the military, you know, you get like a 2-minute shower or 2-second. I don't know how long it is, but I remember my brother telling me that. Like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, you know. You could even have some people who think, like, they laugh. They think it's funny that you're not more advanced, or something in their mind you're not more advanced, or you're not really growing. Like, maybe they like compare you. Some of you have people here who are like, they're your little shits, they're the naysayers, and they're like observing you constantly. It's because they want to see you fail, and they compare you and your success, maybe even compared to like other people who are in your same field. They compare you to these people as if it's comparison, as if it's a competition. They're like trying to create competition in the world that's not even there, you know, and they're like, ha ha ha, like you're not as good as them. It's just like they find any reason to like hate you more, any reason to not like you more, any reason to discredit you. Or some of you could be doing this to people, but I'm picking up on it here. But let's say someone's doing it to you, but all the while you're not even worried about them. You're not even sending energy to anyone. You're just trying to rid yourself of all the things that you need to be cleaned of. You need to be cleansed from. They need to go. They need to get gone and go down that drain. And no more crawling up the drain when they go down. This is, you know, finito, is over. The things that you're getting rid of, I mean, that's painful. You know? It's painful. So I don't know where this goes from here. I just know that's the message. The message is like, how dare you relax? You know, or someone maybe thinking like, you're a little too confident to be so proud of yourself. And it's like, why? Because my success doesn't look like anyone else's? Oh, I am very proud of myself, thank you. Very. And it doesn't have to be because I'm rich. It doesn't have to be because I'm wealthy and I have a mansion. It doesn't have to be because I have a really nice vehicle, a new one. It doesn't have to be because I own this very successful company. No. I can be rich and wealthy in a lot of ways, and I'm very content with where I am. It's like people don't want you to be content. They feel like it's laughable, like you may be delusional, or you must be delusional to be like so confident. It's like, no, you must be a really miserable person to not think that I should. Like other people, if they're not comparing you to other people, these little shits, these naysayers, some could, you know, look at them as enemies. They're straight up looking at you as comparison. They're comparing their life to yours, like, well, mine's not so bad. I don't know how you're so confident because I have plenty, like I have way more than you. And it's like, you think that. Or maybe some of you are like, yeah, you do. Great, I'm glad to know you had to make that clear, okay? Some of you may be like, okay, I'm glad that you're doing well in life. Like, you know, I don't know if someone's had to try to rub something in your face, or like you felt like a competition coming from someone here. Or maybe they've tried to be, yeah, or maybe you've been tried to do something competitive, say something, do something, someone here has, and it's caused the other person to be like, okay, you know, it came off maybe even as like cocky. It's like, that's good on you, I'm proud of you. Are you telling me that to be helpful or hurtful? Like, what is your actual aim here is what I want to know. Because I feel some of you are like just doing your own thing and it bothers someone. But if they had such a, relaxed lifestyle themselves, why would your type of relaxed bother someone? I don't know. Maybe because they don't understand how it's so easy for you to strip yourself of things, to wash yourself of things, and they can't. Maybe that's the problem here. Maybe they have too many contracts. Maybe they're tied by too much money. They have a lot of things, chains, keeping them in place. Although they have a wonderful time and a wonderful existence, and yours is not really that great, at least per their mindset. And if it's not their mindset, that's definitely how someone is coming off or how they came off. And it's like, look, I'm not in competition with you. Whatever's going on with you, I am happy. If you're happy, that's great. Good. I don't want to ruin what you have. I don't want any of what you have. I've never tried to even say that. You didn't say that either, but you're kind of alluding here that, no. Have your life. Please do. And now that we've got that out of the way, cool. I'm good. Are you good? Are we good? It's kind of like that. It's like, are we good? And, some of you may feel like someone's trying to create some sort of issue here when there's not one. There's like some sort of low-key comparison here with you, or vice versa. Someone's definitely comparing their life to yours for some reason, and they don't like that. They don't like the way that you've cleaned yourself up, hence the shower, being upset with it, and that's why you got to shit right when you get out. They want to remind you of how dirty you are, how much your life is not as impeccable as theirs. Kind of reminds me of the movie, it's one of my favorite movies, 7 Pounds. When he's like testing to see if people are good people, he tries to be like hateful to them to see how they respond, which is kind of a shitty way to go about it. But someone here is like, anyway, in the movie, he tests people and he says to somebody here, I don't remember who he says it to, but one of the people he's basically testing to see if they're a good person, he says something like, my life's impeccable. Like, my life is great. It's perfect. Look at yours. It's kind of like that, right? But in the movie, he's actually just seeing if they're a good person, just going about it in a really fucked up, weird way. Could have been done differently, but okay. Could be this method man we had the other day in a message. Could be somebody who has a method to their madness. And they're actually trying to help. This is someone who could be like a helper. So I don't know. Maybe that's part of this message. I just know that's the movie. But yeah, that's what I'm getting today. So some of you, that shit you have to take right after you get clean, you done washed your ass, everything's fine and you're getting ready for the day and it hits you. If that's you, think of it in the sense of the people around you. It's like, I gotta get your attention. I gotta remind you that at the end of the day, it's like someone wants to humble you, but it's not their place to try to do that. And the way they're doing it is, it actually comes from jealousy. There's something that you have, or maybe maybe they have more than you, or vice versa, if this is you, but someone may actually physically have more than someone, but someone's got a lot of integrity here, the other person. Not that they both don't, but one person here they're very rich and abundant spiritually. They know exactly what's going on, and that's a pretty intimidating person, This could be you. You could be a very intimidating person because you see things that sleeping eyes don't see, because real eyes recognize. I don't remember where that's from, but real eyes recognize. Like, once you see, you can't unsee, And when you see, you also know that nothing that you gather here on earth matters, and in a moment can be taken from you. All it takes is some sort of natural disaster, or a war to break out, or a to come through and all of us lose our jobs because everything's confused. I mean, all of us can be humbled, and none of us should ever be so content that we forget who we are and we put this last, this growth last, because everything else will fall and will fail. And could happen over time, could happen after you're gone, or could happen in the blink of an eye. It's what is here with you after that you realize mattered all along. But then it might be too late to see it, So I feel like someone needs to realize this isn't about competition here and who's got this and that's not about comparing abundance. It's like, great, I'm glad you're enjoying your shower. Why can't people just be glad for you enjoying your shower? They have a shower, they can go get in and enjoy it too. We're all created with our own little shower. It's a figure of speech, but you know what I'm saying? We all have our own little shower. It's the grace you give yourself, the forgiveness you give yourself, and the work you do on yourself between you and the divine. This is the shower. It's hard work. The shower is the dark night of the soul. That's the shower. The shower is extremely painful. Imagine if you took all of your burdens and all of your experiences and lessons with you into the shower and they showed up as cuts all over your body. Imagine washing that away. That would be really painful. That would hurt really bad. The shower is transformative. You get out of the shower differently than you did when you went in. And that's the point. And we all have our own unique experience during this cleansing session, during this spiritual shower. And we need not judge anyone's or compare ourselves to anyone's because it's not the same. Everyone's going to come out smelling differently. But actually though, you know, because some people like lavender, some people like lemon balm, some people like musk, you know, some people like suave, and you know, it's just like this. Some people like them body scrubs. I do, I like that, you know. Some people like the smell of amber. Yeah, I'm hearing musk. I keep hearing musk or some sort of like, I smell like good smells, you know, shower bombs, bath bombs, rose petals, darling. Everybody gonna come out smelling differently. Some people just like dial soap. That's it, you know. But it doesn't matter, and everybody has their own scent and their own smell and their own way they do it. So it's about accepting that everyone has their own right to have their own shower, their own way of cleansing themselves, their own process, their own dark night of the soul, and that we have ours, and we can integrate our experiences together, but we needn't compare as if there's some sort of level of importance. It's all a circle. It's all a circle, really. I have this lesson this time, and maybe you're going through a lesson that's going to be devastating for me later when I go through it, right? But maybe you haven't gone through the one I just went through. It doesn't mean that any level was harder to overcome necessarily. It's just different, right? So nobody's better. We're all just on this loop, and it just depends on who gets what where, you know? Do you guys remember when they did this in school? I'm seeing like teachers in school. You know how they did this? They would do like, let's say it goes like numbers. Let's say there's numbers. We'll do 4. We'll do a 4 over here. 12, 6, 3, 6. We'll do 2 and 2. Okay. Now you remember how they did this in school? Ignore all the other shit on the side. But do you see that? And it would be like you would have to match them and draw a line from the number to where it matched, right? Do you guys remember that? So the 4, you would draw a line to the 4 on the other side. Okay? I kind of see you're learning your lessons like that, and everybody learning spiritual, having different enlightenments at different times. Neither one is better. They're equal, but they learn them at different times. They discover and uncover at different times. And I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.